This is a Gold Cup game. Top 4 from Discord League 26. Let me just see if I can find their lists. I have to find a pin or something, I think. Probably in the league announcements. Anyway, it's line against Unicorn. Looks like probably a line splash, kind of aggressive line with new stronghold. So it should be like a aggressive game. Okay, here's the lists. Yeah, so it's 3 Tattooed Wanderer, 3 Let Go. And on the other hand, we also have 3 Tattooed Wanderer, 3 Let Go. Cool. So identical splash for both players. Oh yeah, it's cool, Jmart. I found him. Yeah, the old course had splash. 3 Let Go, 3 Wanderer. I remember the times when people were not sure if they should play 3 Let Go or maybe just 2. I guess that was in Secret decks. So we have a Border Rider against the Gifted Tactician with Tactical Ingenuity, Finger of Jade. Could still get assassinated if there's a Let Go as well, but... Oh, first the Border Rider gets killed. No Finger of Jade for that one. And also defend it. I guess you might as well with favorable ground showing. So Ambusher in the conflict, and then the Tactical Ingenuity finds Call to War. I think that's a pretty bad draw. It doesn't seem that useful. If you ever place it, then Unicorn probably has some useful Bushi to put Fate onto. Bonsai for Lion. After Chagatai joins the fray, and then Curved Blade makes it 11-7, so it's breaking. Katana takes off 2. Another Curved Blade makes it 14. Makes a 4 camp for +2, so that makes it just barely not breaking. Oh, this Gifted Tactician with Tactical Ingenuity is a little bit gross because he can disguise over and use it again to draw another card. Because the Tactical Ingenuity gives the action to the character, so after it's disguised, it counts as a new source of the action. So it's not the same once per turn limit. We see Banzai for Akuma, and then Tattooed Wanderer also adds 4 because of the War Camp. A Let Go could be nice on the War Camp. He doesn't have his own because he's splashing Dragon, not Lion. Instead it's Challenge on the fields, forcing out the favorable ground. Does he have anything else? Third Curse Blade. This is your least favorite thing about Unicorn? You mean that The part where you just have to attack and put all your cards on the table. I guess it did work this time. He got the break, kills the war camp, stays ready with the big guy. Took the water ring because he knew this Chagatai was coming in. He doesn't want to get watered himself. Yeah, there's no HMT trigger yet because it was 2-2 in characters. Disguising. Oh yeah, now the what's he called? Now the Zentaro is gone. Maybe it was better to disguise. Apparently he prefers to have a 2-drop. This way he can ready with the stronghold, of course, but he doesn't get another tactical ingenuity. Finds endless planes. I guess it will be triggered and then Finger of Jade. Yeah, disguising would allow HMT trigger. And there could be a Tessin indeed to ready this again. He's only 5, so defending against this 12 military is not really useful anyway. I guess that requires a captive audience actually. So yeah, I guess not letting HMT trigger was a really big deal. And Chagatai will just defend actually. Huh, I wonder why he does that. It seems like attacking political for 3 is still pretty okay. Is there any province you could break with 3? Art of War, Shameful Display, yeah. 2 of them. Instead, he wants to defend the Endless Plains. It will be a racing game, so stopping a break is alright. Also would stop the 1 draw from Gifted Tactician if he can win. Oh wow, cavalry reserves for Border Rider. Makes it 9-10, and he does win. Now he can HMT. Really expensive though, wow. Border Rider back from the dead. There is a Tessin. So I can block for 6 now. Goes political, hits Spectral Visitation. Nothing too great in the bin. Could get just 3 skill. I guess that's fine. Both players 1 card left and no fate left. Really going for everything. And the last card's Unleash the Djinn. Wow. Making it 3-3. Amazing. Tanuri at home from the Spectral. 1 card left. Is it Court Games? No. So this guy with 4 attachments will be voided. He can play Call to War, but then Chagatai gets a fate, so I don't think you want to do that. So now we go scouting for one. Finds upholding. Don't think he can break it. He'd have played political buffs on the defense if he had one. Oh, dishonors Chagatai, so maybe he is playing. Yeah, he does play Cold to War. Interesting. I guess this guy has the tactical ingenuity on it, which is a big deal. And also 6 skill. This guy is now still 10 when he's attacking. I guess Lion can go water first conflict. Oh yeah, the Jin shuts off anything, so nothing would have helped. But the last card was the Call to War, anyway. Okay, both players, no cards, no fate. They do have a board, so that's something, but wow. All cards being spent. From both sides. We see another Zentaro, that's really big. He can do another tactical off that. Meanwhile there's Chagatai dupe, so he's not actually getting watered. I suppose that was the risk if you were planning to go water first conflict. There can be dupes. Yeah, some more to fate, anticipating no more assassinate. Only one in the deck, so that's fair. And no, there's no 1-bits actually. Lion bits 5 and Unicorn 3. And he has another tactical ingenuity. Oof. You really have to let go this if you have it, because it's going to be used twice this turn with this Zentaro. That's so many cards. So even though the board looks pretty good for Unicorn, I don't know if he can deal with that. Oh, he drew 2 let goes. Oof, that's so good. Draw bit 3, draw 2 let goes. It's still just an even trade, kind of. It's a card for a card, but if he didn't have the let goes, he would be really screwed, so. That's pretty nice for him. Looks like the brawler coming in, threatening to bow the Yasumura. Played another Finger of Jade to stop the Endless Plains. This time he will force it being used. Could be wave the lion to get the 6, yeah. Then he can bow Chagatai. And there's nothing you can do about that, I think. He already has 2 blades, so. Oh no, I've been disconnected. It could be dead. I was gonna press F5, but it probably died, judging on the past few days. I also had one game where it just lagged. Oh, it's still here for now. Shit, what was the password? Ooh, okay. It looks like we're still here. Yeah, so it looks like it just kicked out everyone, but the game is still here, so... Okay, better than a crash. So the LPB goes for Yasumura. Earth hits the final card, it was a spoils. And then he disguised over the LPB. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. There was actually a call for more, like someone who knows how to handle servers. So I think they need some help migrating to a more solid server. Oh yeah, Tom says they are moving it. So we just have to be patient. Unless you know about server hosting and that kind of stuff, then you could help out. Anyway, the Yasumura is bowed and there's no cards left at all for Unicorn, so what could he do? The Chagatai can still attack for 10, 11 with favor. And it's 8 on board here. So you can't even break the Spectral if you just double defend. Might be that Akuma is having some issues with doing anything. Yeah, okay, maybe just thinking. He hasn't said anything either, so we'll see. Grab a quick screenshot. Yeah, apparently sometimes you can get wins by kind of proving that you won the game, but I think this is not one of those cases. There's one break on each side, so the game's not over. So if he attacks this Spectral, then he cannot break. It would be 11 against 8. 5 plus 3 and 10 plus 1. He could go for one of the other provinces. If he hits Shameful, then Centaur gets honored, then he doesn't break. But if he hits the Art of War, then it would be breaking. Unless there's any cards played from Daria. And if you attack and don't break, then Chagatai bow, you have nothing left, so then Line can use Stronghold, get the easy break on probably one of these other provinces. If you don't attack though, then you leave the Void Ring for Lion, which is a lot worse than the the 3 other rings, I think. So maybe it's best to just attack it, take it off the table. No, it prefers water. Okay, so he might not break but still win. And then he can ready the Yasumura. But he won't have a military conflict, so what's that going to accomplish? Yeah, I'm not sure about this. So Dario defends and just pass. 11 to 8. Don't see anything that Akuma could do. The Yasumura could defend now for 1 extra with favor, but I don't think that's going to matter. It'll just be 5 against 3. It would not be breaking, so that's something, but now this guy is going to get voided. So I don't know, it seems better, I think, to take void if you're unicorn, but maybe I'm missing something. Actually, no defense. Use Gifted Tactician, and opponent sees Censure, Logistics, Fan, Prepare for War, and Wave the Line. Pretty good hand. Discards Wave the Line. So now I guess he just stays for the favor. The Gifted Tactician will die, so that's something. And still having Yasumura is good. He will be first player as well. Discarded a good card. Oh, and he sees the papers for Zentaro. That's pretty good. 2 on top of each other is not that good, but it's good to see 1. As well as Encampment, Border Rider, Ride at Dawn. And a Keeper, good flip, I think, for Unicorn. And on the other hand, we have another Gifted. Probably have to buy that for the Stronghold. And then can also buy Matzo with a dupe. Let's see what he hits. Ornate Fan, okay, not that good. So there's still a dead Censure. I guess the Logistics is also kind of dead. At least there's no battlefield. So he only has Prepare for War, more or less. You can just honor Matzo. Or this guy. Let's see what the bids are. Would you just go 5, maybe? If you're a Lion? No, it goes for 1 now. 1 against 4. So Akuma goes down to 1. Isn't Encampment a battlefield? Oh yeah, you're right. It is. So he can play Logistics. He also potentially could move it if he's breaking something to try to discard it, but Unicorn is first player, so Akuma probably thinking there's 2 Fate on air anyway, so let's attack that. And win, so it's fine to go to 1 honor. Four cards against 4 now, but Lion has 1 dead Censure. He'll just use logistics on himself. Okay, fair enough. Draws a new card. He has another logistics. Okay, just stacking some promises to get a better, bigger dynasty flip next turn. Seems fine. I would be tempted to still move this Shiotoma to face down so you can maybe break it, but it's also value to just get a free extra flip next turn. Eight fate for Unicorn, soon to be 10, so we could easily see another reserves for probably just Chagatai. Join the fray, not so good. Can't even use it because the keeper's not a cavalry. So Matsu can't defend, the other guys defend for 3. 3 against 3. Must have some cards, otherwise he wouldn't defend for 3. Tattooed Wanderer, no fate. So he probably has another card that costs fate, otherwise why would you not put one on? Could have another makeshift war camp. Oh, it's the prepare for war, right. So Akuma also played a Tattooed Wanderer. And then prepare for war makes him winning again. Bonsai, okay. That'll take him to winning, but not breaking. Oh yeah, he can only do one bonsai actually. So just one ahead, but nothing else from Lion. So Akuma wins the ring, gets to honor. No HMT, no break. So I guess this Tattooed Wanderer with 1 is slightly better than the one without fate. Seems like okay conflict. And Medalliah finds Feast or Famine with the Mozzo. Can't use it right now, 2 against 2 cards. Going for water, maybe to ready the 3-2. Can also do it with Stronghold, but sure. Interesting that he leaves the Fire Ring, that would get keepers for... well, 1 keeper for Unicorn. No defense pass. Can he maybe play his last card? One is a Censure that's dead, but maybe the other one? No, nothing played, so he will break the Feast or Famine, 1 fate going off someone. Maybe the Gifted Tactician, even though it's a 2-drop, but it's honored, so it has 3 military and it draws cards. It also can be readied with Stronghold, so... yeah, he will take off the Gifted. And put it on someone, not sure if it matters too much. So now it's 3 breaks. this yeah, the gifted tactician can be readied, so it's threatening to attack for 6 on stronghold. I'm assuming... oh no, it can't be a Consordu. Maybe it's driven by courage, so +2/+2. First we will see if Akuma wants to attack at all. Used the Shiotomi encampment already. Wow, going with both, that seems quite dangerous. Maybe he has cavalry reserves and he will get Chagatai, who will stay ready, so could defend. No 1 drops, so it would be just 1 character, but... well, he has the captive audience first for that, so he would have to have exactly those 2 cards. And Dario has a court games as his final card, so 5-3 now. Yeah, I guess in the case he has court games, it was better to covert Zentaro. But hindsight's easy. Oh, there is captive audience. Wow. So he doesn't have to have the reserves, but that would be really amazing. No. Okay, so Akuma wins fire, honors border rider, gets a keeper. Oh, the border rider wasn't used yet. My bad, I thought it was used. Yeah, it didn't attack first conflict, so he actually has 3, 4, 5. Medalliah knows he can't break, so he prefers to go to appealing to the fortunes, which is blank, rather than the +2/+2 stronghold. Wanting to take the void ring off the table for sure. Seems good. You have to attack more or less. Oh, there's no conflicts left, so... chose not to use HMT. He could have killed Yasumura, but not worth it, in his opinion. So he will just defend, and I think that's it. So 3 breaks to 1. 2 fairly big characters staying, but the Unicorn does have 4 characters. Yeah, considering he started down a lot of cards, it's I think it went kind of okay for Unicorn this turn. Still only 1 honor, so how did he get back to 1? Oh, 1 from captive. And he didn't defend the conflict also. Yeah, that's painful because now you can just go political air on the appealing. And he has 3, 6, 9. Maybe just buy this for 5. Leaves you with no fate, but it is 5/5. Should have sacrificed the border rider for 2 honor. Yeah, well, was it possible? He honored it with the firing, right? I think that was the only conflict that he... Oh no, he could have, on the last defense, he, yeah, you're right, he did win with more characters. So he could have done it then. He could also have defend it for 4 with just the border rider in favor. Oh, but then you can't HMT. Okay. So the conflict would have been useful, but at least you would have 1 more honor and not have this border rider. Probably would still be dead to just political on stronghold. Dust by Master Tactician, no fate, so that's 5, 8, 11, 14 political coming in. Unicron 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't think he can make up that much. It's past turn 2 anyway, so Akuma should not be allowed to win anymore. Yep, GG. Yeah, nice game. Could have maybe sacrificed the border rider, like chat said. That could have helped. Or maybe he had to bid 1 less, I don't know. He was not going to win the game anytime soon, so being down on 1 honor is a bit much. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll get back to work. See you later.